I want to examine the wealth-poverty divide in San Francisco. What we want to do is bring that down to a real palpable human level by looking at two communities, identifying two communities, one wealthy and one poor, looking at the disparities between wealth and poverty in the San Francisco area, but also having those disparities speak to the larger issue within the context of this deepening recession. And again, look at it on the human scale as well as on the broader sort of statistical macro level scale of what is this, what's the breadth of this disparity in the San Francisco area, as well as on the micro level looking at one community and another community, and that there would be policy ramifications in terms of what can city leaders do about the really huge gap in quality of life and opportunity for these different communities, and also how can the wealth on one side be tapped to help alleviate poverty on the other side and give those folks opportunities to get out of poverty. I've always been interested in issues of economic justice and social justice, and I've been a journalist for many years. Locally, I'm interested because I live here. I've lived here for about 15, 16 years, and I've seen a lot of this disparity firsthand and written a little about it locally for The Guardian largely, and I'm very concerned about it, and I also want people to see not just that there happens to be wealth here and poverty here, but that there's actually a connection and a relationship, and that we could see that as an opportunity that the public has for actually alleviating these conditions. I know a lot of people in the community are concerned about these issues and want to see this kind of public interest journalism, so I'm glad Spot.us is on the scene, and I'm glad that we've already raised some money for the story, and I'm excited about the prospect of meeting our goals and getting it out there into the world. And I think there will be a lot of interest in this article, particularly at this time when people are thinking about the recession and how it's deepening. And if people are interested in looking a little more into my background and my work first, they can also go to my website, which is christopherdcook.com.